Okay, I would like you to go ahead and sit back and get comfortable and possibly even just just relax because this is going to be a little bit of a wild ride. So um in Genesis chapter 10, in Genesis chapter 11, we have a series of events that happens that are very interesting. Now, Nimrod and Ninus have been made acquainted, are the same person, by Alexander Hislop, and he gives a lot of support for why he does that. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading to you now. So Nineveh, the habitation of Ninus. Now, assuming that Ninna is Nimrod, or Ninus is Nimrod, the way in which that assumption explains what is otherwise inexplicable in the statements of ancient history greatly confirms the truth of that assumption itself. Ninus is said to have been the son of Belus or Bel, and Bel is said to have been the founder of Babylon. If Ninus was in reality the first king of Babylon, how could Belus or Bel, his father, be said to be the founder of it? Both might very well be, as will appear if we consider who Bel was and what we can trace of his doings. If Ninus was Nimrod, who was the historical Bel? He must have been Cush, for Cush begat Nimrod, Genesis 10, verse 8. And Cush is generally represented as having been a ringleader in the great apostasy. But again, Cush, as the son of Ham, was Hermes or Mercury, for Hermes is just an Egyptian synonym for the son of Ham. See Gregorius Turonensis de Rerum Frank. Gregory attributes to Cush what was said more generally to have befallen his son, but his statement shows the belief in his day, which is amply confirmed from other sources, that Cush had a preeminent share in leading mankind away from the true worship of God. The composition of Hermes is, first, from Her, which in Chaldean is synonymous with Ham, or Chem, the burnt one, as Her also, like Ham, signified the hot or burning one. This name formed a foundation for covertly identifying Ham with the sun, and so deifying the great patriarch after whose name the land of Egypt was called in connection with the sun. Ham, or Ham, in his own name, was openly worshipped in later ages in the land of Ham, Bunsen. But this would have been too daring at first. By means of Her, the synonym. Oh, sorry. What's it? Yeah. By. Sorry, I'm losing my place here. By means of Her, the synonym, however, the way was paved for this. Her is the name of Horus, who is identified with the sun, Bunsen, which shows the real etymology of the name to be from the verb to which I have traced it. Then secondly, Mes, as in Hermes or Hermes, is from Mesha, or without the last radical, which is omissible. Mesh, to draw forth. So Mesha, and it says without the last radical, it's mesh, to draw forth. In Egyptian, we have mis, in the sense of to bring forth, Bunsen. Hieroglyphic signs, which is evidently a different form of the same word. In the passive sense, also we find ms, not like a miss, but ms, just the letters ms used Bunsen vocabulary. The radical meaning of mesha in Stokey lexicon is given in Latin, extracts it, like extracting, but that's the Latin word, extracts it, and our English word, extraction, as applied to birth or descent, shows that there is a connection between the generic meaning of the word and birth. So, birth, and to draw forth. So, when someone's born, they're born out of water. So, to draw forth, they're brought forth into the world. The derivation will be found to explain the meaning of the name of the Egyptian kings Ramses and Thothmes. So, to draw forth, So the MS, like it's talking about up here, and mesh and mess and mesha, MS, mesha right there, extraction, is you see it right there, the MSES, and right here in the MES, so Ramses and Thothmes. The former evidently being the son of Ra, or the son. The latter, in like manner, being the son of Thoth. For the very same reason, Hermes is the son of Her, or Ham, the burnt one, that is, Cush. Now Hermes was the great original prophet of idolatry, for he was recognized by the pagans as the author of the religious rites and the interpreter of the gods. The distinguished Jusinius identifies him with the Babylonian Nebo as the prophetic god, and the statement of Hyginus shows that he was known as the grand agent in that movement which produced the division of tongues. His word are these: for many ages men lived under the government of Jove, evidently not the Roman Jupiter, but the Jehovah of the Hebrews, without cities and without laws, and all speaking one language. But after